We're headed into the basement of Chicago's historic Progressive Baptist Church with Esau McCaulley.
There's kind of like the ethnic diversity of people of different shades and colors. And so it's really a picture of kind of God's kingdom.
And down here, there's more than art.
This is the pulpit that Martin Luther King preached in when he preached at Progressive Baptist Church.
McCaulley attends church here. He's also theologian in residence. What do you do?
I write. I try to shape the imagination of people. That's what I think that's how I would describe my job.
Listening and writing.
The way that I explain it is this. If you say to a black person, explain racism to me, they might give you an answer. But what they're doing in their head, they're trying to figure out how much truth can I tell and what will this person understand? So there's always an editing process. And so in my writing, I'm not explaining, I'm allowing the audience to listen in so they may learn that way.
McCaulley teaches New Testament at Wheaton, an evangelical Christian college. He writes opinion pieces for the New York Times and is the author of several books, his latest, How Far to the Promised Land, which wonders.
If my grandmother doesn't make it into the middle class, or if her land is stolen from her, is that really something about her or something about America? Or are we comfortable with an America that requires that kind of exceptionalism from black people just to have an ordinary life?
How did growing up in the South shape you?
The thing about being poor and black and Southern is that all of American history happens to you. And so if you're saying it's the 1980s and we think about something like the war on drugs and crack epidemic, well, that's in my neighborhood. And you hear people talking about welfare queens and these things. These happen to me.
It felt as if practically the whole of society was waiting for us to fail so that people could say, we told you so. This is why we shouldn't help.
To McCaulley, help is in the name of the Lord. For him, Christianity is part of the solution. Christianity is sometimes viewed as the religion of the oppressor.
Yeah.
And some would say, this doesn't make any sense for black people to be Christians.
Yeah.
Why do you think it makes sense?
You might say that God didn't do enough to end slavery soon enough, but the slaves who were there at the time said God was with us during slavery and he helped to get us free. Maybe religion is something that just makes chains and it breaks them. We're sitting here in this church in Chicago because places like this were beacons of hope when black people were fleeing lynchings in the South, came to Chicago because they felt like maybe we can have a better life.
Are reparations the answer? McCaulley says America has paid them in the past, to some Native Americans, to incarcerated Japanese Americans, and even some former slave owners.
But the very mention of that idea in an African American context kind of is not only rejected, it is seen as almost morally offensive. And so the real question is, what is it about African Americans to make us uniquely unsuited for reparations?
Seems to me that the idea of reckoning with our past has, at least for a portion of America, not just grown out of fashion, but is rejected.
Yeah, one of the interesting things is we are in a battle against history. The idea that just telling the story of what happened in this country is now a matter of debate as relates to schools all over this country. And the very telling of the American story has become almost a political act. When we start erasing history, we open up the door for the sins of the past to revisit us.
What will it take to get to the promised land?
The deep owning of American history, where we own the truth of it. And then I think it's political imagination, where you have leaders who are willing to say, even if it costs me my political career, I'm going to stand on the side of justice.
McCaulley chooses to have faith in the future.
I remember George Floyd happened, and I was coming home, and I thought, you know, America demands too much wisdom of black parents. Because I have to tell my son and daughter what happened, but I also can't explain it to them in such a way that they lose hope. They got to know the reality of the world that they inhabit, but they also got to see the world as changeable, right? They have to understand that the promised land may be far, but it's actually reachable.
And Harry Smith joins me now. And, you know, Harry, what was so striking about that is it's kind of contextualizing, having to remember history to look forward and not make the same mistakes. And he had this quote in the New York Times op-ed that struck me. It was all of American history happens to you. That's a lot to bear, though, right? It's a lot to process.
It's interesting. Some of what he writes about is not particularly new, but the way he walks through that ground again seems to me it's from fresh eyes. And because he's this thoughtful, writing, listening person, it resonates with me. And when I started reading him in the Times, I just latched on. I couldn't wait till I saw another piece by him again. And every time he writes, I feel like I learned something important. And this book, Waiting for the Promised Land, just as a suggestion post-Christmas, it was on the Amazon Best Books of 2023. So this is a person whose voice is worth reading and worth listening to.
Harry Smith, thank you so much for bringing us that.
Brian, appreciate the opportunity. Thanks.
Harry.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.